property, especially since most Teslas were purchased more than a few months ago before all this nonsense happened. It's literally just someone's car. Might just be me, but I think it's a shitty thing to do. Go spray paint a dealership, I don't care. Someone's personal property? Not cool. There's plans here for a 4 and 11-story building. We've got a crossing guard here. Good morning, Anchor and Megan. There's this really sweet old lady who stands outside of my building and works as a crossing guard. I feel like I'm putting her in danger every time I cross, and she like scurries out into the road with her sign. It's like, I got this. Greetings. Everyone in the chat, truly Canadian. Re-elect. Plans for adding to the park and condominiums. This block. It's a pretty nondescript building. You see that kind of condo going up everywhere. Density is appropriate. This area could use some retail. They're a bit of a hike from a grocery store. You're wondering where we are? We are in North York, north of the 401 on Shepherd West. Heading west. We're going to keep going till we get to Shepherd West Station. This will be the last content I post in March. Addington Avenue. Lisa says uninspiring landscape. Not helped. The lack of leaves on the trees and the gray skies. Morris Mercantile Corporation. Reader Nemitz, barristers, solicitors, trademark agents. It seems so desolate here. Oh, it's a Monday morning. It's a good chance to do something other than the downtown core. And we're about to go into that valley. Says this is depressing. The community of West Lansing is offended by your comment. Walk-in clinic open February 10th. That sign is confusing. Is it only open on February 10th? Did it open on February 10th? In which case, why is the sign still saying that? Is it not opening until next February 10th? What's going on over there? Hey Johnny, would you say Seoul is worth visiting, or is it the same vibe as Toronto? They are completely different vibes, and yes, Seoul is very much worth visiting. Tag team it with Tokyo, and you just saw two crazy metropolises in two different countries on one trip. They're very close to one another. That's exactly what I did on my last trip to Asia. Keith Residences. Earl Bales Park is coming up on the left. There goes an 84A bus, A. Says this reminds you of reading a book, and the next thing you know, you're waking up from a nap. So at the other end of this valley, we'll have Bathurst Station. Nick says they really need to extend the Shepherd Line west. You know, I think there's more pressing needs. That would be cool, but traffic isn't really a problem, and the buses go really fast here. I said earlier in the stream, they never should have built the Shepherd Line in the first place. It should have just been a busway. And they, well, Mike Harris canceled the Eglinton West Line, which was far more useful to do Mount Lastman a favor and build a very short Shepherd Line, which in hindsight was an absolutely terrible decision. But yeah, Eglinton should be a full-on subway, and it should have been built a long time ago. But instead we're building a subway that doesn't really go anywhere and is underutilized up on Shepherd. And I think in terms of building a subway line, or extending the Shepherd Line this way, which would be kind of cool, this would be the challenge, having it cross this valley. Hey, you can see the ski lifts over there. Mike Landry, $3. Hello, Johnny, and everyone in the chat. Hello to you, Mike Landry. Greetings, good sir. This would definitely be the costliest stretch. Like Line 2 does, the Rosedale Valley, and have like an elevated tunnel kind of thing running alongside this. But this is the West Don River we're walking over. Quite stunning in the fall when the leaves are changing colors, but this time of year not so much. There's the river. So see the view out the other side, looking south. And I think those towers way off in the distance are Yonge and Eglinton. I'm going back after this. There's Earl Bell's Park. Oh, my favorite crossing in Toronto is coming up. Let's go back to the north side of Shepherd. Greetings, Toronto Walker. Enjoy. Yeah, Mel Lastman was well liked. But the decision to make a deal with Mike Harris to kill the Eglinton line in lieu of the Shepherd line, just so he could please his former North York constituents, was a terrible one. There's a monster house down there. Do you want coffee, Johnny Strides, Bathurst and Shepherd? Where is Starbucks at Bathurst and Shepherd? I wouldn't say no. Keep it to a non-sugary coffee. Oh, and the good thing is Downsview has restaurants. That's one of the few subway stations, so. It looks like is this?
Look to this, Johnny, Lauren, Angela, and Joe, Kirsten, Björk, and peoples from the Europe, England, America, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, and Germany. Look to this. Мне пришлось заказать другую лампу, раз это не та пришла лампа, которую я заказывала. Look to this. Я заказала другую лампу.
I already told everyone I think this is Vasily. The tax-free kind of super chat.
You think those you get to say $10?
Sorry, Mark Carney, I might forget to report this. But you don't have to, man.
Oh no.
It's Canadian Vasily, aka Destination Toronto. I think Jellybean is trying to get me a Starbucks. You were in the area?
I was on Shepherd Avenue.
The exciting.
Hello, Johnny. Hello, Johnny.
It was streamable, right?
It's a Monday.